Good afternoon and welcome to the Dubai Invite 2025. We are in to the bronze medal game. Airbenders taking on Tiki Taka Legacy. Both these teams suffered tight losses in the semis and have to some end been relegated to play bronze medal matches. Both of them would have loved to be in the gold medal match, but here they are doing it. I am Stefan Rapazzo alongside, as I've been for a few games now today, Christina Varghese.
Hello.
How are we doing, Christina?
Doing great. It's been a great day of Ultimate. It's been so nice to watch so many high-level games, and this one proves to be another just as she scores.
And in for the goal, Airbenders getting it done on the first play of the game. There you go. Just looking along the Airbenders results over the course of the weekend, they lost to Ultimate Junkies on the first game of the tournament. So they've really come a long way to be in this fourth place game, seeing that Junkies have just finished in 10th. This is the third place game. They beat TBD 10-13, or 13-10 rather. And they beat Russ Mixed 9-8 before they lost to Adam Swift 12-11. So they have been in a lot of super tight games. So we're going to expect more tight action. They take the lead against Adam Swift, or against Tiki Taka Legacy. And Rico goes all the way around to Botchak. And then sends the deep shot. Is it enough to get over? Oh,
Wow.
it is! Was there a touch on that as well?
I believe there was, and then she just reeled it in.
Great reaction speed, like a cat. I'm going to be interested in seeing this replay. Here it is. There's the round.
There it goes.
Oh yeah, that's like a good old piece of it. What a great reaction to be able to hang on to it. So Airbenders working their way around. Far sideline it goes. Airbenders from Bengaluru in India. I'm gonna have to open my map application to find out exactly where that one is. And while I'm trying to find that, they're gonna continue looking for the end zone. Of course, those of you in the chat are more than welcome to help out with that. Leading throw. Fakes the backhand. And winds up that hammer a couple times and doesn't give it. And stall out called. Should have given the hammer. Rossi slows it down a little bit. Marcus back to Rossi. Fires, does get the connection there. And the next throw goes almost in.
No, can you add?
And stoppage of the play. And the shot, the toe drag works. He was dragging the yellow line, which is not even a Frisbee line on this field, but in any sense, it counts. And Tiki Taka respond. So just getting going, changing up everything, getting into this bronze medal game. The likes are sure to be coming as we try to beat the Dubai Heat. That is a heck of a job to contend with.
What are you offering for 50 likes on this game?
Goodness. Well, maybe some exposed flesh this time. I don't have much else to offer. So this looks like kind of right in the middle of India.
There we are, yes.
You know, directly west of Chennai, kind of in the middle of the pointed southern tip, north of Kerala. All right. The tech capital of India. I'm getting news incoming as we go. There does seem to be an early timeout on the field. With that, we're going to take a short break too, and we'll be back with more action after this short break.
There are so many reasons to outfit your team in Force beyond just looking the part of a champion. Force offers professional design services with their dedicated graphics team. All apparel is produced in France. Force works with a local labour team and their raw materials are sourced in Europe. Force insists on transparency with no hidden fees and international express shipping. Look the part and play the part with Force Sportswear.
Oh my goodness, that is unbelievable. And created the net and made for it.
That was absolutely incredible.
And the Airbenders receive that pull from India's tech capital. They must have something to do with tigers out there in Bengal, the Bengal tigers, the Indian tiger.
I've been told that these are one of the top tier teams in India, and the youngest player who's here today is 14 years old.
Oh, well, him and I are about the same age then. Or her and I.
I believe it's a girl called Abby.
All right. Well, I am lying. I am much older than that. But happy. I love seeing youth playing at high levels and competing in adult open age divisions. So great to see. Dale Mikkel turns the backhand into a forehand, finds a seam, and chucks that one into the end zone Tiki Taka break their way into a lead. And it's 3-1 early on in this contest. How are the wind conditions, they wonder? What would you say, Christina?
I would say it's a lot less windy than yesterday.
It is still, more or less. I mean, there is the odd mild
Breeze,
gust.
yeah.
But this is a thrower. This is next to indoor pretty much. Like, this is you should be able to get away with most of your throwing arsenal. There's the trees. There's still as can be. That's not a portrait. That is live video. I guess it wouldn't be a portrait. It's on a landscape painting. So number 71, we're told, is that youth member of
Abby.
the Airbenders, Abby, the 14-year-old. Abigail Anthony. We'll keep our eye out for her. And
some confusion on the field. Gender mismatch there.
And the deep shot,
Oh.
Rossi! And a greatest attempt. I love that greatest attempt after. A booming big shot. Rossi playing defense. And look at that Italian get flying there. The Italian Spider-Man. That is a great YouTube clip. And run through D there. Miti breaks up the party. And the slow walk to the disc. Reminder, it is 40 degrees out here. I just got talked into pouring hot water over my head as though it would be refreshing. I'm not sure I agree. I might feel a little bit better. Leading throw through the middle, floaty, and Rossi says, not in my house. Even though I
Another
don't live
one.
here. And Seba, then they get it on the defensive side. Great back and forth battle. And under comes. And the throw too far inside. Marcus trying to isolate Lanyo, can't quite. Then able to isolate Mello. Poach comes off to cover Rossi, leaves Marcus open. Now far side, Laptic. Leads to Mello. Mello fires a dart, and that's a bullseye. Now, let's talk style here. We've had Stycons, we've talked about, globally speaking, uniforms. What do you think about the Tiki Taka white versus the Airbenders dark? Any style remarks?
I do think I like things that pop out. So the orange caps are really nice. They strike out. But yeah, the Tiki Taka, they're known for their uniforms. They've been always clean cut and very stylish uniforms. This one is a simple one, but yeah, I also like what the Airbenders are doing. The colorful numbering on the back is not lost out.
Now, I'm going to give you my longtime commentator opinion. Both of them need fixing.
Okay.
So all I care about in a uniform is the ease of seeing numbers from a distance. And while Tiki Taka have big numbers,
they're the same color.
They're the same color. They're hollow.
Got you.
So you can't see them very, very clearly from the far side of the field. Also, I want a number on the front too. Nowadays, I want to be able to look at your uniform and see your number any way you're standing. Same with the Airbenders. I like their black. I like the pink-blue combo on the front. Logo looks great. Back, the number, it's a little bit too busy. The number can get lost or unclear from a distance.
I see what you're saying.
So
something that would strike out or stand out would be a lot better.
So all you teams, when you're making your uniforms, contacting Force to do so, make sure you keep in mind what the commentators think, because you're going to be on ULTI.TV one of these days. And when you do, you want us to say good things about you and how good you look. Marrée with the disc in the corner. Waiting and goes up high. Relucio is there. Kim collects the goal, and Tiki Taka take it up to 5.
Kim has been one of the more long-standing members of Tiki Taka. He's like the founding, anchoring guy in that team. So it's great when he's on the field and making those plays. It's just wonderful to see.
Love to see one of the founding fathers. Of course, one of the big parts of the organizing committee here, partnered with Yvette, who is at the helm of the operation. Tiki Taka had a blinder of a semi and seemed to be walking away with this one thus far. It's early. There's another timeout on the field. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more action after these words.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date. Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
We live in a world where everything can be referenced online. Imagine if the greatest moments in our sport were never filmed. Eurodisc continues to do what it takes to make free-to-watch live streams a reality. Let's leave nothing to the imagination. We'll consume the action live, and we'll support those that help to make it happen. If it wasn't streamed, it didn't happen. Eurodisc.
What a grab! Oh my God! Somehow they do it!
5-1 the scoreline. Tiki Taka Legacy all over the Airbenders early on in the contest. This one for the dirty gold, the bronze medal.
Are you feeling the heat? Are they feeling the heat?
Oh, yes. If you weren't, I wouldn't know what was going on with you. You could not be human and not be feeling the heat.
A breeze is picking up.
That was one nice gust, wasn't it?
Yeah. We're happy for it here. I'm not sure if the players are that happy.
Airbenders bring it into play. Female handlers getting that disc going, get it to Katri and knocked away in a little bit of traffic. Gustavo leads to Mello. Mello calling with the offhand and can't find the open lane. Airbenders pick it up, send to middle. Anna Varghese sends high arcing blade, gets the connection. Over the top. And low release, beautiful throw, but can't handle it. Has to knock down the roll. Does Snaky. Leading throw.
And score.
Hits for the goal. Tiki Taka Legacy pouring it on. 6-1, 25 minutes in.
Is this the Airbenders' first time on this pitch?
It is their first time on pitch. And
always the added pressure of YouTube.
For sure. We don't know if they've been on the showcase pitch back in India. Perhaps they've had some stream games there, but first time on ULTI.TV. Happy to have them.
And they're off.
And running. Anna goes high.
Ooh.
And picked off.
Right into her hands.
Mello leads up the line. Fires a dart, and Marcus is there to collect. Daan de Marrée there for the break. And the Airbenders' follies are capitalized upon by a hot striking counterattack by Tiki Taka Legacy. Tiki Taka Legacy, pardon me.
So coming up after this, we have
the grand finale. The finale.
Really looking forward to that one.
We've got Adam Swift taking on off-grid the Spoilers, who beat the host nation, the host club here in wonderful fashion. They had an excellent game. Hard charging, fast paced. all business style of the Filipino crew. And Legacy sends the pull. Back and forth they go. Snaky sent it to middle. And now moves it in. Snaky hot pass to Rishi. Rishi pops one into center again. Step into the throw. And a leading one to Rishi. Sets the feet. And chisels back around to Ghana. Ghana, big blade. And just a bit too much on it. Inside. Throw comes.
Unfortunate.
And Rossi has his throw hit the ground. Benders with a chance. Snaky to pick up the official game disc from Eurodisc. Rishi sends to Abby. And Abby to Rishi. Rishi too far in front, and Anika cannot get there.
A little gem from one of our chat mates. They were the national champions last year and runners-up this year. Definitely used to showcase games.
Love to hear it. And take there, Sebastian.
Big.
Takes a big one in the end zone. And they are out well in front now, 8-1. Airbenders getting some love in the chats. Even though they've got their work cut out for them with this Tiki Taka super team of sorts. A super strong Dubai team with some import add-ons.
Really making them work for it.
There are a lot of people jammed under a small tent there. Everybody's dying for shade. 8-1, you see the scoreboard both on the field and on screen. Must be a timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more action after these messages.
Woo!
I'm Steph Pazzo, and I must eat.
Sometimes commentator, sometimes food eater.
On my ultimate travels in 2023, I sampled culinary classics from all across Europe,
Oh, wow.
guided by some of your favorite ultimate players.
That's the Dutch hospitality for you right there.
I'll give you an insight into the secret spots that only the locals know of.
Are these the best schnitzels in Vienna?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
Go find Steph Pazzo on YouTube. Like and subscribe and follow the European Ultimate Must Eat series.
There are so many reasons to outfit your team in Force beyond just looking the part of a champion. Force offers professional design services with their dedicated graphics team. All apparel is produced in France. Force works with a local labour team and their raw materials are sourced in Europe. Force insists on transparency with no hidden fees and international express shipping. Look the part and play the part with Force Sportswear.
We are Hive Ultimate, a group of players and coaches from all over the world working together to progress the next generation of Ultimate strategy. We've helped top teams win world championships and new teams introduce the sport in a fun and inclusive way. Search for Hive Ultimate on YouTube to learn more about our cutting-edge strategies and to see analysis of world-class teams. To find out what Hive can do for your team, head over to our Patreon page where you can gain access to our exclusive drills and session plans and to join our worldwide community of coaches. Get ahead of the curve with Hive Ultimate.
(8-1) the score. Tiki Taka Legacy taking on the Airbenders. Christina Varghese alongside myself, Stefan Rapazzo. Christina,
Sweating it out here.
sweating it out.
It is unbelievably hot. It started out great,
Yeah, but
and that was the promising part. And
we
then,
cursed ourselves earlier in the
We
day,
did.
saying, "Oh, it's nice right now. It's quite nice."
yes, we shouldn't have jinxed it.
It is like somebody has like a constant blowtorch on you right now.
It's exactly what it feels like. I cannot imagine what they're going through on the field.
No. Well, we're watching the polls soar. It's a good time to remind you to like and subscribe. Go ahead and do that.
You got to give them gems.
Gems.
You got to give them something to work for.
Well, I promise you that Christina will give you wonderful commentary gems
Oh.
as she's been doing all day. How about that? Gems, no, worthy.
Well-
Don't think into it. It's very, very worthy. Rico goes back. Botchak! And he's just playing catch with the deep on the other team. And overshoots that one. And then gets back quick, saying, all right, I've compromised my deep space, but has it accounted for? Or does he? That one's into the commentary booth. Marlo
You
couldn't
almost
get
had
there.
your chance.
I love having a chance to catch discs in the commentary booth. There you go. Official game disc, Euro discs, due by invite 20. We can't see what year it is. Oh, it's 2025.
Just in case you were wondering.
Sid looking to break, goes around with the offhand. Prina goes to Sid. Sid low throw and off the mark. Rico Suave with the throw. Marlo. He bombs one. That looks beautiful. There's two of them there. Could have got either one of them, but Botchak can get there first and ensures the goal. 9-1 now. Tiki Taka Legacy.
Do you know the meaning of the word Botchak? That's not his real name.
What? They're deceiving me with a fake name?
It's a pet name, and it means, in Tagalog, it means pot-bellied.
Pot-bellied.
I do not see any hint of a pot-belly there, but that's his nickname.
Huh. Yeah, he's not pot-bellied. They've got that one wrong. All right. Pot-bellied pig. Botchak. Been a very primary player on this Tiki Taka team. We've seen a fair bit of Tiki Taka Legacy this weekend.
That we have.
They've
And
made
with
the
good
stream
reason.
With good reason.
They have been in great shape for most of the games.
Yeah, one sole loss on Universe Point. Johnny Wentworth tuning in. Good morning to you. It's been a long time. Johnny Wentworth and I go way back to the days of Korean Ultimate back in 2002, 2003. The Korean Ultimate national team. We toured around extensively in the Far East Asian region, tournaments in Thailand, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Shanghai. It was wonderful to be on those tours in those early days of the century.
Considering you're only 14, it's amazing what you have done.
Yep, I
in
tell
that
you.
sport, short span.
That was when I was -10.
Oh, wow.
A twinkle in my father's eye. That's to put it politely. Pushing towards that line. Airbenders need one here. Do they ever?
Just one more.
Cardino has the disc. Goes high. Nice take. Rishi. Back to Katri. And finds a space. Sticky fingers. Keep it in place. Ana Varghese with the goal. And they notch another one up. 2-9.
Are they finding their mojo?
Possibly.
Is it too late?
Possibly. I mean, never say never. But
Never
they've
say
got their work cut out for them. That's the easy way of putting it. That is the diplomatic way of saying probably not. But we're not going to count them out. You never know. They don't get this deep in a tournament without having the potential.
That is also true.
You know, they've gone toe-to-toe with teams that have swung toe-to-toe with Tiki Taka Legacy. So they've got the potential in them. Thing is this heat sucks the life out of you. If you get behind, like really finding a spark when you can just be flattened out so quickly in this kind of weather. Like if you don't have the mojo cooking, finding it within the depths in this kind of weather is searching for a needle in a haystack kind of a search. It's a whole lot of work to find that intestinal fortitude to spark yourself in this. I mean, definition of true athletes for sure. If you've got it in you to be able to be playing in this heat, playing from behind and say, hey, we're going to flip the switch here, and we want to see it. That's the stuff legends are made of. Deep shot goes. Great defensive effort.
Great
Is that the
defense.
spark?
That was a great run.
Love seeing that. It was a nice throw. I thought it was going to count for a goal. But Sravan had other ideas and knocked it away. Katri taking the long, slow saunter to the disc.
Buying his teammate some time.
Spin around. Sravan doing it everywhere, hitting the ground when required. Lefty backhand. Lead, great hands there. Wind up delivery to the end zone. Hat's taken off, and the sideline came just a bit too quick there.
Was that an eject hat button or was that a takeoff?
Manual deployment.
Right.
Use of hand. And there you see all of the players converging on that near sideline to try and make a play. Into the corner. pot-bellied pig leads one forward. Botchak puts the jets on and gives the backhand. She's a floating. And well taken by Marco Galeza.
There was a good attempt there, but he just had the jump. He had the reach.
And then look at the goal there. Good box out. We see all the players converging under the tiny tent once again. That is our indication when there's been a timeout. And with that, we're going to take a short break too. We'll be back with more action after this.
Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. And created the tip and made for it.
That was absolutely incredible.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Search for Hive Ultimate on YouTube to learn about our cutting-edge strategies and to see analysis of world-class teams. To find out what Hive can do for your team, head over to our Patreon page where you can gain access to our exclusive drills and session plans and to join our worldwide community of coaches. Get ahead of the curve with Hive Ultimate.
10-2. Tiki Taka Legacy taking out their frustrations of losing a tight semi on the Airbenders. And getting away with a convincing lead for the time being. Nice around. Rishi comes under, 2 hands on it. Fakes the backhand. Anna Varghese. And looks like we got a pickup field. Yes, that was the hand signal I saw. Rishi to Varghese. Fires the dart. What a dart. And needs 2 tries, but gets it. And leads.
Yes.
Woo! Plucks it out of the air. Sid the Kid taking the goal.
Just beautiful to watch. Really nice move there.
Loved the throw. Like
The throw as well.
Absolute
Very smooth.
dart. The first throw, the big throw. There it is. Throws an absolute laser. And then finish. The pluck takes it away while the defensive lines were converging from every which direction. (10-3). Benders put another one on the board. You don't have to guess too much where the Airbenders got their name.
They just showed us.
Yeah. Using some shape on their throws. There's a movie or something, The Last of the Airbenders, is that it? I haven't seen it. I don't watch many movies though at all, so it's a miracle I even know the title. Until somebody makes a Frisbee movie, I'll watch that.
I'm surprised there isn't one yet.
It's coming. Come
Are
on,
you-
come on, Warner Brothers.
Are you directing it?
I mean, there's some Frisbee documentaries, and there's, one about Davide Moore. Shot goes to Daan, and
There
he's
we
there.
go.
Nice throw by Botchuk. Those two have forged a chemistry between the two of them over the course of these last 2 days for sure. There's a great documentary put out on ULTI.TV, which will be launching on the free-to-watch platform soon, by producer Lodovic Lolt, about the nervous leader in Bologna. Tony Leonardo is putting out a movie, hopefully this year, called The Lot, which is about the first 50 years of Ultimate, a historical documentary, so that's coming soon. But I want a major motion picture, is what I want.
Yeah, one with
I
the
want
feel good.
multi-million-dollar, I want things blowing up in it.
Yeah, the underdog takes the game,
Yeah.
feel good, right in your gut kind of thing. Yes.
I want
We're missing that.
actors and actresses that are far better looking than the real deal.
Hey, we
And
have
I want
some
a Bollywood
pretty.
version too.
We have some great-looking people on the pitch today.
Oh yeah.
I will say.
Wide around. Godino. Low to Katri. Anna Varghese, and the layout takes that one away. Inside, Rossi goes down with two hands to make sure of it. Inside throw. Salvana. Leno. Ooh. Almost a falcon there. Marcus finds corner, but not before Varghese gets the block back. It was her throw that caused the turnover. She took responsibility upon herself to get it back.
And how? Great defense there.
There's the D that took it away. Here's the D that got it back. And a timeout on the field while the stadium melts away. We're going to take a short break and be back with more action to tail this one off.
There are so many reasons to outfit your team in Force beyond just looking the part of a champion. Force offers professional design services with their dedicated graphics team. All apparel is produced in France. Force works with a local labour team and their raw materials are sourced in Europe. Force insists on transparency with no hidden fees and international express shipping. Look the part and play the part with Force Sportswear.
We live in a world where everything can be referenced online. Imagine if the greatest moments in our sport were never filmed. Eurodisc continues to do what it takes to make free-to-watch live streams a reality. Let's leave nothing to the imagination. We'll consume the action live, and we'll support those that help to make it happen. If it wasn't streamed, it didn't happen. Eurodisc.
What a grab! Oh my God! Somehow they do it!
And Tiki Taka. I keep saying Tiki Taka, but it's Tiki Taka. 11. Taking on the Airbenders. They got 3, but they got the disc. Sid. Disc in hand, ready for the check-in. The stadium hasn't actually melted. I was joking.
But it's quite close to melting.
It's at the breaking
So
point
don't be
right now.
surprised.
Unders coming fervently, but none taken. Now the around, but the around is too far inside.
And they're gonna...
Marlowe sends a beautiful, beautiful forehand. Yes, it could have had a little more inward direction on it, but he knew his teammate was willing to lay out, and there was no chance of a defensive effort on it. And as such, quite a nice play, quite a nice throw.
Very nice play.
$12-3. Loving the movie ideas in the chats. Johnny Wentworth talking about real life experiences that actually happened.
Wow. That's quite interesting.
Check the chats. Contribute to the chats. Hit the like button. Do all those things. Don't just watch. Be a part of the broadcast. Tiki Taka Legacy. I think it's because Legacy comes after Tiki Taka.
Right.
Tiki
So then-
Takasy. That's where I want to go with this.
Right. That's a new way to say it.
Yeah, Tiki Takasy and Tiki Tassel. I'm a big fan of Woojin. You're probably working out, even though you still may be trying to work out what the heck Woojin is.
Word fusion.
Excellent. It is
I'm
the
on your
perfect
page.
name because it uses the literary device in its naming. Do you know what that literary device is called otherwise? When
Not a
two
clue.
words are put together?
Not a
In the
clue.
English language, we have stupidly used a French word for a coat hook.
Okay.
A portmanteau is
Wow.
what this is called when two words are put together.
Yours is way more poetic.
Yeah, can make it Woojin. I've had worldwide campaigns, worldwide on ULTI.TV, campaigns to make Woojin the real word for what is poorly known as a portmanteau. Deep shot! Oh, the two hands were out. I thought she was going. Not sure if a layout would have helped. It was falling away quick. We would have loved to see it, but great chase. Godino had the sniffer on it, but just out beyond.
Another great fusion that you have introduced to me is Stikon. That's going to
yeah.
stick with me.
Yeah, I that one came to this, spontaneously, and it will stick. I agree. We hit the nail on the head with that one. Nice takeaway, D.
Good stuff.
Snaky, getting sneaky there, taking the inside lane. And the Benders take possession on the goal line. As you get another look at that D. Sid goes back to Snaky, and Snaky finds Varghese, and they are in, making it look easy. You kind of wonder how they're down so much when they can put those possessions together as well as they've done. Is it too little, too late?
I think it's the heat is a surprise factor in this game.
Yes.
It is 39 degrees here in Dubai.
Nobody was
and-
expecting to be constantly hit by blowtorch.
That is right. Not even us, even though I live here. This has been really insane.
Yeah, no, it's a huge factor. Changes the shape of everything. How this game plays out. Again, little bits of momentum can stretch themselves out into so much more with these kind of conditions. There you see the battle against the heat. The Tiki Taka legacy.
Got their umbrellas out.
And that one floats and lands just beyond the midway mark. The finalists starting to make their way to the showcase pitch for their finals warm-up. Botchak sends deep.
Signature move.
Oh, that was near scorpion, but not quite. More crayfish than scorpion. Great bid. Here it is again. No, that's scorpion.
There is a scorpion there.
We got a second scorp of the weekend. Ooh, tried to go over top, and the defense denied the potential. Marcus gets a fingertip to it. Relucio. Oh, just a straight bobble there.
Butterfingers.
What did they have for lunch? Popcorn? Ghana gets the leading throw to stick. Schravan to Abby. To IP. Abby, the veteran of the team. No, the youth member. Throws the bomb. Great shape. Bending in the air. And using their namesake, Katri gets a big, shapely air-bending OI flick to land. And the Airbenders put the 5th point on the board.
I love how unfazed she was with that jump from Tiki Taka. I didn't see who it was, but that was quite spectacular that she had her eyes on the disc and was not thrown out by anything else in her vision, field of vision.
I love the same. I also love that we are getting the potential lunch options. Some chicken adobo for lunch was maybe the cause of the Butterfingers. Love to see it in the chats. And the Airbenders fans showing their love after that goal. Good to see out there. Airbenders fans in the chats, love your presence. Make sure you smash that like button. And become a subscriber. Tell your friends, parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents. Sign your dog up to an account. And number 30 is Puja, not Schravan. Thank you for that update. Love to get them. There goes the pull. 62.5 minutes into the contest. Centering Rossi. Fires across to Daan, Marrée, Relucio, Marrée. The two of them say, hey, let's have a go here until they're going to break us up. Relucio left with the disc. Kim, and he floats one. And well taken. Strong
Sweet.
set of hands. Isn't it sweet?
It is Sweet. That's her name.
You've done that twice now. Sarabia, Sweet with the sweet two-handed grab. Daan and Kim giving and going, working the far sideline.
On the plus side, it has gotten a bit cloudy. So,
It's totally cooled right down.
has it?
No. I mean, they've turned the blowtorch down a little bit.
A little bit.
It's still blowtorching, but on 1 instead of 10. Maybe 4 instead of 10. You're right, though. The cloud cover, you know, it is helping right now.
I'm sure the players in the field are thankful for that.
Point cap is 15. The time cap is 70. We're getting close one way or the other here. Sid on the reception. Varghese and puts it into the middle. Big shot goes to Rishi and too low. You could tell immediately on release that that was not the way it was meant to be. We got an injury called by Rishi. And he's going to moonwalk his way out. I think he's grabbed at the hamstring or calf. That looks muscle crampy. And that makes perfect sense in this weather. Back into play. High release, Gustavo. Carvajal. Goes to Mello. Gets the under. Salvana goes deep. Nice high take. And that looks like it's in for the goal. Is that right? It is indeed. Marlowe brings them to within 1, 14-5. Tiki Taka.
Tiki Taka. Another Wujan.
We're woozing around here. You're such a woozer.
You are
Yeah.
such a Wujan.
I'm a total woozer. Oh, come on, kid, I'm a woozer, baby. So why don't you kill me? All right. Anybody know what song I'm even singing? No?
Not a
I'm
clue.
aging myself. Come on, Beck. Loser. I'm a loser, baby.
There we go. That's super cool. I think it's off grid, doing some fun stuff, hyping themselves up.
Look at that. Well coordinated. Off grid, showing off their brand of Ultimate and their brand of apparel. And in the back, you see their opponents in the yellow, Adam Swift. Snaggy gets that one from Varghese. Leading throw to Varghese. Katri. Hammer. Like to see it. Snaky. Snakes under that baby. And Airbenders put a curly number on the board, make it 6-14.
That is right. And once the weather started cooling off, they got their mojo back. Perhaps it's too little, too late, like you said.
Ultimate fan, I'm giving up the answers as I go, but you've got it right. It is Loser by Beck, which is now called Woosier by Steph.
Not bad.
He wants Pixie in. Is he gonna get his requests? We don't call the lines, so.
Off-grid still doing their thing. They are so coordinated. They should be in a dance troupe.
Chance to win the game here. Game point, Tiki Taka. The legacy. Lanyo. Butchak winds up, sends deep.
There's two
Rico
of them.
on the chase, and neither can put the rocket boosters on. And we're going to play at least one more possession here. I'm expecting a super loud horn any minute now. Butchak goes into Superman mode and taketh away. Joy on the pickup. Leads. Hits Rico. Rico leads. That is just strong reception. She's been awesome all day long. Mondero and Tiki Tekasi take the bronze medal. Tiki Taka Legacy, our bronze medalists at the inaugural Dubai Invite 2025. Big congratulations to them. Commiserations to the Airbenders. They did a great job to get here and put on a show for us and everybody back home. Wonderful to have them there, and wonderful effort put on under these blow-torching conditions.
Just some great Ultimate to see all around. Can't wait for the final, which is coming up next.
One last fixture in this entire competition now for all the marbles. I wouldn't dare miss it. I'm sure you're not going to dare miss it either. We've got Adam Swift taking on Off-Grid. That's next for the grand finale. Make sure you're in it. For Christina Varghese, all the wonderful work you've done, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I've been Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks for joining. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks.
Yeah, Ultimate. ULTI.TV.